Thinking of becoming a freelance concept artist? Maybe you're ready to leave the studio life behind, or maybe you're looking for more creative freedom. Either way, we totally get it. Freelancing can feel like leaping off a cliff while building the plane on the way down. My name is Ellie Cooper and I'm the creative director at Athena Productions. We're a concept art studio working on some of the biggest games and films out there today. In this video, we'll walk you through how to become a freelance concept artist, the mistakes to avoid, and how to actually thrive in the world of gaming, film, and TV from artists who have actually freelanced. Let's get into it. First, what is a freelancer? Well, a freelancer is a self-employed creative who works with clients on a project-by-project basis. You're not tied to any one company, you pay your own taxes, set your own hours, and decide how much or how little you want to work. A freelancer can have different motivations and personal inspirations that has led them to pursue a career as a freelance concept artist. It can be the idea of having a more balanced workload, working for different studios on a variety of different projects. Maybe you want to work from home, or the freedom your freelance art career can give you versus an in-house artist position. Freelancers are self-employed people and are typically asked by companies of varying sizes to help on projects. Clients are often searching for freelancers to fill in the gap in their resources and to solve a specific problem for them. Instead of being employed full-time, freelancers have the freedom to set their own hours, take as many projects as they want, and work from wherever they wish. Whether, 1 week you're in London and the next you may be in Dubai, it is totally up to you where you wish to work. And here's how the process usually works. So first, either the freelancer or the client will get in touch, and there will be some potential work that the client needs doing. Then the freelancer will accept work, sign an NDA if required, and the contract, which we always recommend that you sign for your safety and the client's as well. Both the freelancer and the client will have agreed a price, whether hourly, daily, or just a flat project rate. The freelancer will then work on the project, receiving feedback from the client as they go. And then finally, the artist will wrap up the project and the client will pay the freelancer for the work done. And hopefully the project ends with a very happy client. Sounds super simple when it's broken into steps, right? But there's a lot more than meets the eye. As a freelance concept artist, making yourself stand out and building a unique personal brand in a competitive market can be difficult, which is why you need to identify the most effective social media platforms to build your professional network and to keep an eye out for any freelancing opportunities that may come up. Websites such as ArtStation and LinkedIn are the most commonly used by industry professionals. When we go looking for freelancers here at Athena Productions, we use ArtStation, and we often post on LinkedIn when we're looking for artists, and we've seen other companies do the same. The first step is to regularly update and advertise your portfolio. Maintaining an updated and visible portfolio and online presence on these platforms is crucial for job opportunities. How else are people supposed to find you? Including case studies from previous projects can add to your expertise, experience, and the trust your potential client has when they're weighing you up against other artists. We also have a great video that walks you through creating a concept art portfolio for AAA companies, and we'll leave the video in the description below so that you can give that a watch. Pricing is a tricky one. There's not always transparency around the rates, and it isn't common for freelancers to discuss it among themselves. But you can use job websites such as Glassdoor in the UK to see the average salaries for freelance concept artists. But remember, that is an average. A good starting point is to carefully assess your monthly expenses and plan your freelance rate accordingly. If you worked full-time at a certain hourly or daily rate, would you be able to cover your expenses, or would you have enough to save? Remember, as a freelancer, you won't be earning any money if you are sick or on holiday or experiencing slow periods, so budgeting for these times is essential. Make sure your rate allows you to save for those quieter moments. You will need to have a break at some point, so make sure you do plan for that. It is also great if you can have conversation with fellow artists or friends who have experienced freelancing so that they can help you decide what to charge or what you can expect to get. Time management is another big one. Being in control of your own time as a freelancer can be incredibly freeing, but as a concept artist, working with deadlines is a near constant reality. The work can be fast-paced, and managing your time effectively is a crucial skill to delivering quality work on schedule. Learning to balance creativity with deadlines, it can be difficult, especially if you tend to lose track of time while you're painting, which we know a lot of us artists can do. But by staying organised, you can strike a bit of a balance. You can also use time tracking tools such as Trello or Notion to help you stay focused by organising tasks, deadlines and priorities. You need to find a balance between quality and speed. Clients will be expecting you to maintain and hit deadlines, so it's important that you can track your time and deliver that work. Finding consistent work can be one of the most challenging parts of being a freelancer. We understand that sometimes you may not know where the work is coming day to day. You may not know what you'll be doing in 6 months or tomorrow, and the ups and downs can be very scary to go through. So we've got together some of our top strategies. Social media is a powerful tool. I know we mentioned this earlier, but platforms like LinkedIn, Instagram and ArtStation are great websites for your clients to find you. Use them to showcase your work and attract potential clients. Keep up to date with job boards or forums where people may post freelance opportunities. You can also reach out to potential clients through their careers pages, social media, go to industry events, or even by email. Approach studios, indie developers, art directors, production designers, and others you think may need your skills or services if in the future they might not always have work for you immediately. However, remember to always be polite and avoid hassling people. Many are just incredibly busy, or they may not have any opportunities available for you at the moment. The most important thing is to remember that getting on their radar is one of the more important things, as 3 months down the line they may remember you emailing, or they may have stored your work for a future time and they may get in contact then. Share personal projects. It can be a fantastic way to market yourself. I found that back when I was a freelancer, whenever I posted on ArtStation, I would get messages inquiring about my availability in the weeks following. I genuinely believe it helped me get noticed, or people found my work through somebody else's likes or saves, which led to clients getting in touch. Although it can be hard to stay motivated during downtimes, keep creating and just keep posting. You never know who might see your work at that moment. And if you've done great work for clients, they may refer you to others. It's one of the most powerful ways to get more work. As a freelancer, client relationships are everything. Being professional, enthusiastic, and friendly can help you develop long-term connections, leading to reoccurring work and referrals. Freelancing is rarely a one-and-done situation, and maintaining these relationships is key. Good communication is also essential for freelancing success. Being able to understand briefs, manage expectations, be consistent, hit deadlines, it's just as important as delivering high-quality work. Remember that clear communication builds trust, which can lead to more projects and referrals. A significant part of a concept artist's job is handling the feedback loop. Feedback should be viewed constructively, as both you and the client share the goal of creating the best possible result. It's nothing personal. Approach feedback with only professionalism, and it will only help to further reinforce client trust and open doors to future opportunities. And yes, the admin work. It's not glamorous, but it is necessary. Admin work includes essential tasks such as accounting, invoicing, reading and signing contracts, paying taxes, and more. And while it isn't the most exciting part of freelancer, it's not something you can avoid if you want to thrive as a freelancer, or if you don't want to have the tax man chasing you. Fortunately, there are great accounting tools available to make your life easier, and you can also look into paying an accountant to help you with your taxes, which in turn can help free up more of your time to do more work or whatever you want to do. Additionally, remember that as a freelancer, you need to set aside money for taxes, retirement, savings, and insurance. Unlike a full-time job, your freelance clients won't be making contributions towards these on your behalf, so you'll need to keep track of that yourself. Freelancers are hired for their specialised skills and talents that they can offer to a project. It can be easy to forget with all the other tasks that you have to do, but continuously learning and improving as the industry evolves is key. Fortunately, there are many online courses available today, such as those offered by Learn Squared, CGMA, and ArtStation, that can help you stay ahead. As a freelance concept artist, you won't be able to learn or interact with colleagues as easily as you can do in a studio setting, which can be difficult. So attending industry events or perhaps even joining Discords where demonstrations or workshops or you're sharing work between each other can be really great. Freelancing as a concept artist, it isn't easy, but it can be incredibly rewarding. With the right mindset, smart planning, and consistent effort, you can build a career that gives you freedom, flexibility, and the creative control that you may have been looking for. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe for more insights from our team at Athena Productions. And if you've got any questions about freelancing or want to share some of your own experiences, be sure to drop a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. See you next time.